Top of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, put your seatbelts on. We in for a hell of a ride. Why? Because it's the 70/30 show. And you know what I would like for everybody to do. That is to not be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow. Why? Because it's another reaction video on the 70/30 show. And you can't say the 70 without the 30. Shout out to Minister Jab. This reaction video is going to be about hair weaves in the morning after pill. And he had this discussion with two men, and also a lady was on the panel too. And they was discussing about hair weaves in the morning after pill. Now, we all know, you feel me, as content creators, we don't all agree with each other talking points. And so, therefore, in this reaction video, this is not to tear Minister Jab down. It's just certain things that was said that I disagree with, and I'm going to disagree respectfully. And if you don't want to hear me, but there's also things that I do agree with too, but it's just certain things that I disagree with. But nevertheless, you see the title up top. If you don't want to hear me reacting to the video or mumbling over the video, go ahead and type it in and listen to the whole video without my reaction. But nevertheless, let's get into it.
Man. I ain't got a problem, man. It's just, this, you gotta really just look at it. I look at all the problems in the black community. And most of that shit still some black single motherhood. You know what I'm saying? The culture, man, like every nigga I know got problems with black women.
So his first claim is one of the main problems in the black community is single mothers. And then he also said it's not a black man that he don't know that don't have a problem with a black woman. So I would agree, it is a problem, you feel me, with single mothers. We ain't got to get into that. But what I will get into is every black man that I know does have a problem or had a problem with a black woman. But in my opinion, you feel me, single motherhood is not just a black woman's thing. It's a worldwide situation, in my opinion. So just as well as the black man have problems with the black woman, I also feel the Asian man have a problem with his woman, the Mexican man have a problem with his woman, and the white man for dang sure have a problem with his woman. I don't really use profanity, but sometimes I like to use, profane, profanity, but YouTube been hitting me with the community guidelines, for using certain language. But it's just quite funny how I'm in these YouTube streets and people be cussing like a sailor. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? I really don't know nobody personally in this age group that's really just having a success with black women like how my parents having and shit like that. Like, where, these black women have morals and class. Like, we got a bunch of Nicki Minaj's and and very few Claire Huxtables.
So he said we got a bunch of Nicki Minaj's and a few Claire Huxtables, but I don't even know if Nicki Minaj is a black woman, fully. I mean, she do got a little tan to her skin, but nevertheless, let's just say if Nicki Minaj represent the black woman, then I would say Marilyn Monroe represents the white woman. And whoever Victoria's Secret is, I don't know what secret she's really holding, but I would say she represent the white woman too, and she need to release that book with all them secrets she got, but nevertheless, let's continue.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I just try to bring the real out, you know what I'm saying, in a real way, because, like, you know, people like the T.D. Jakes and all these other, Joel Osteen and all of them, they not really giving them nothing, telling them the truth. They're just saying stuff that tingles to the ears and make them feel good.
Well, let me ask you this, Jap. You made a post on your Facebook page, which is Jap Hussein. I want everybody to go to it. Jap Hussein. You said the only difference between a black woman and a transsexual is the transsexuals are more feminine. Let me say that again. You said the only difference between a black woman and a transsexual is the transsexuals are more feminine. Can you explain that statement, Tim or Jap?
Yeah, that's that shit was a joke, but you know.
I mean, hey man, he laughing in the background. He said it was a joke. I'm not gonna debate whether it was funny or not, because shit, to him it was funny, and to other people I'm pretty sure it was funny too. To me, it wasn't too funny, to me, you know what I mean? Because in my opinion, I would not be comparing a woman's femininity to a transsexual man femininity. Now, no disrespect to the community. I'm just giving my opinion. I just feel as though a transsexual man, he still has masculine energy. So I just feel like he's using his masculine energy. He's not using it the right way. Like, he's not going right with his masculinity. He's going left with his masculinity. And so with a woman also too, for a woman who feel like she possesses or think she has masculine energy, in my opinion, no disrespect to any communities out there, this is just my opinion, I just feel like for a woman who feel like she has masculine energy, I just look at you like you don't. You a woman, you possess feminine energy, and a man possesses masculine energy, even if, you know, they go the transsexual route. But this the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
You know what I'm saying? That was just like, that was a joke and shit. But like, for the most part, you know, the trannies really, they just emulate the worst kind of black women. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like, if you look at a tranny shit, it looks like, I think honestly Jamaican women are the most ratchet. They more likely look like trannies than a
fair use.
American black women. But you know, it was all. All right.
Well, let me ask you about this one. You said if weave caused cancer, black women would be facing extinction. Could you explain that? You have a problem with black women who wear weave? Is that what you're saying?
I definitely have a problem with weave. You know what I'm saying? I don't like nothing fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna wear diamonds, they're gonna be real. If I'm gonna wear Gucci, it's gonna be real. I don't be understanding the logic of black women taking other European hair and put it in their head.
Now that right there, I agree with Minister Japon. Man, let me get a little messy. On the 70-30 show. Man, this a late night, you know what I'm saying, recording I'm doing, man. Let me get a little messy. I'm gonna drop a few names, you feel me, to clarify my point. But this is just how I feel. I don't hate women or look down on women who choose to wear lace fronts or weave, but I just prefer a woman with her natural hair. So my baby mother, you know, she do wear her hair straight. She do the little flat iron, you know, situation. But nevertheless, it's still her real hair. You know what I mean? And when she do put some fake hair in her head, we can call it ghetto or whatever the case may be, or the Keisha braids or whatever names we want to call it, you feel me, at the end of the day. But she would, do that from time to time. But nevertheless, she not looking like a European when I walk through the door. She not looking like a Mexican woman when I walk through the door. You feel me? So now when we go down to Tamika, she the same way. You know what I mean? She keep her hair straight, for the most part, but she really like the 2 Indian braids. You know what I'm saying? And when she do put that fake hair in her head, it's the braids. You know what I mean? So when I walk through the door, I'm not looking at a European hairstyle or an East Indian hairstyle. You know what I'm saying? But last but not least, my ex or whatever, like I said, I'm getting a little messy on the 70-30 show tonight. Shantae, ex, you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, blessed her with a mini fro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I was blessed, you know what I mean, with the little mini fro. I was able to grab it, you know what I mean, nevertheless. And then, she wasn't never scared of no water, you know what I mean? A whole lot of fun times in the shower. But, man, let me get back to this reaction video. Don't be shy with that like button. Don't be scared of that subscribe button. Share the video and help your brother grow.
And then say that they authentic and I'm a real woman. And then they say, if you ask a black woman, like, man, can I marry you with a cubic zirconia? She gonna say, hell no. But I'm like, so you want real diamonds, you want real Gucci, but you want fake hair. What's your logic? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't give them nothing fake, but they help. You know what I'm saying? Then they spend a bag on it. You know what I'm saying? All the money they spend on the whole economy of it is fucked up. Like, you go to a beauty supply store and spend money with Koreans who don't wear none of these products. Like, you get your beauty from Koreans. You know what I'm saying? And then half you chicks, y'all from Hosted, trying to wear Brazilian hair. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing Brazilian about you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I promote women to be natural, wear your own hair. I take a woman with a fade before I take one with weed. You know what I'm saying?
Kat, how do you feel about Minister Jap Hussein?
I mean, everybody has the right to feel the way they do. And I definitely think as a black woman, it's very difficult. I don't wear weave. I don't have long nails that are fake. I don't, I'm not like that.
Now, this is one issue I have with women. When men are talking about a situation where we're generalizing, and especially it's about a woman, and we're generalizing, and then a woman comes and give her opinion, she never start off with a general statement. She always start off with I and me and I don't. You know what I'm saying? So now the thing is this. He's talking about women who wear weave and how he don't, agree with it. And then as soon as she come on, she's talking about how she don't wear weave and she don't wear nails. Only thing I would say with that is thumbs up for you, sister. You know what I mean? For not putting fake hair and fake nails, you feel me, on your nails. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we're talking about the women that do. Those are the women that need help, not the ones who don't wear the fake hair or the fake nails. Y'all already get it as far as that aspect, but let's deal with the women that don't. This the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
So to hear people talk like that is just a little difficult because, I have a daughter growing up, and I would feel so bad for those stereotypes to perceive her achievements or perceive what she has. So, I hear what you're saying. I think if more men were very vocal about their needs and wants to women, they would be less inclined to try to make you believe what they're presenting. But I also...
I think men are very vocal about our needs and wants. But in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I feel like we tell y'all that we don't care about, the weaves, the nails, and the eyelashes. But there's other women out there that, come outside, with that attire on. And then I feel as though, you want to look like them or outlook them or outstage them. So y'all go out there and y'all compete amongst each other, and y'all don't care about the man who's really telling you, like, you ain't gotta do all of this. That's just my opinion, but let's continue.
Types, there's a little bit of truth in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if, like, why black people scared to go to Mexican neighborhoods? Like, but there's good Mexicans out here. But, I mean, you're going to be precautious because, hey, you can hear the stories about Mexicans tearing our ass up.
I think you're taking, like, a very small piece of black, quote-unquote, culture and making it a generalization.
So you saying most black women don't wear weave?
I'm saying that there are a lot of black women who don't.
Come on now, man. Come on now, man. It's about 10% at least.
And see, and that's my issue right there. Like I was saying, we are talking about the women that do, but she want to talk about the women that don't. Only thing I can say is, for the women that don't, y'all understand, you feel me, the complications that it and the effects that it has on y'all real hair, so y'all decide not to do it. We're trying to tell the other women who want to put it in their head, you know what I'm saying, to not do it. But let's continue.
We can go to the club. We go to the club. It'll be jam packed, and it's gonna be very hard to find a woman without weave. It's gonna be in a school setting.
If you're in a club, you're looking for people that representative to you. So
okay, so what about the workplace? Like, okay, for instance, what's like nurses, CNAs, CNAs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere you go, you're gonna be the one with weave. Weave is a $1 billion industry.
On her hair is more important than the fact that she's a CNA. Like being a CNA is second to her weave.
Well, no, we're talking about weave. That's the subject. Do I like weave? No. Do most black women wear weave? Yes. So that would, most people would say, oh, you don't like black women. Black weave come with the package for black women. You know what I'm saying? Weave come like, weave is like a part of the black woman starter kit right about now. You know what I'm saying? You got your weave, you got your tattoos, you know what I'm saying? And then you got your kids out of wedlock. That's the starting pack with this generation. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's some women who don't fit the norm. And just because you can find a few, don't disprove what I'm talking about in my blog.
No, sweetheart, and again, I don't want you to feel like I'm disproving. I'm not at all. I'm respecting,
I ain't saying that.
I guess I'm looking at it from a different standpoint of you realize you lumped me in that category, and I don't even know you. You know what I mean? Like,
if you say these niggas is gay out here, right? And I'm one of these niggas out here, and I know I ain't gay. I'm not gonna come and try to correct you about it.
See, right there, that just proved my point. As soon as a man start generalizing a specific statement or specific point that's regarding women behavior, they instantly take it as, you're talking about me. No, we're talking about women that you may know, like in your family, that you don't want to approach them, you feel me, with their behavior, because you don't want the backlash, because you gotta stay on code. Women do have a code. We may think that they don't stick together and they argue and do all of this. Man, women, you feel me, behind the scenes, man, they got each other backs. But this the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
correct you either. I'm not, and I don't want.
And I wouldn't say you lump me in it either. Like,
I'm afraid that you are going to be extremely defensive. I like your views. I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying that being in general, you may want to tread lightly because you are being so general that your general attitude may take away from the special Black women who love themselves, who are positive around their children, who are building great homes. I feel like maybe if you were to celebrate those women more, the women with weave may choose to take the weave out because they see men are more attracted to more natural women. So by insulting and antagonizing, it may not help as much as if you celebrated something that you enjoy.
What do you say to some people who might say that you're just scorned by Black women because you've been hurt before by a Black woman, and now you're just scorned by her?
Scorned? Do you feel scorned?
not at all. I was having a blast with a Black woman last night.
She was very scorned.
She had weave too, man. That pissed me off. But she's still a good person.
Okay, well on this show, Jap, we have a guy who sort of feels the same way as you, not as much. He doesn't date Black women anymore, and he actually has a name for them. They're called Oogas. Maybe you can take that name and run with it, Jap. He calls them Ooga Boogas to be exact. So, Danny, why don't you talk to Jap and you guys work something out around
All right,
here?
I'm gonna correct you for the last goddamn time, CB. It is not specifically Black women. I said it's a strong percentage of them that tend to be Ubers. However, I'm gonna comment on this, okay? I'm gonna try my best to go right down the middle on this one, okay?
Okay.
So, Jack, this the way it goes. Like, I hate weave too.
Fair use. And YouTube, I'm not playing that music in the background. That's on their platform. Let's go.
I think it's ignorant. I think it's messed up. See, like what Kat was saying is something that don't have weed, but you know what? It's become a culture, and I know what you attacking. You attacking the ones that it's a culture. They think it's okay to wear that shit, and you know they settle into that. It's just like everybody has a culture of just eating cheap food because that's what's available to them. Now, I guarantee you, if you go into a suburb, you know, you out here in suburbs of Chicago, you ain't gonna see a Korean store on the corner selling, you know, Brazilian, you know, whatever. But in the hood, you're gonna find it's gonna be dirt cheap, and then Shaquika around the corner, she gonna be able to put it sold in real quick for him.
What was her name again, D?
Bone Chica, Shaquika, whatever the fuck, you know. And that's another thing that I know you don't like, because I don't like that shit either. Why the fuck you naming your kids these fucked up ass names and everything? So this is where we get into that. These are the type of women that he talking about, Kat. Yeah. These are the type of...
Now, he's saying Bonquisha. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. Like, to me, shit, Sally. What kind of name is Sally? What kind of name is, Leon? Like, what is a Leon? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Don't just act like we got some strange names in our culture. Shit. Bonquisha got a big booty. Let's go. Yeah, Leon. Yeah, flat booty. Let's go.
Women that, you know, and I know you said I got one too. And guess what? My daughter's Black.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, she's Black.
My sister's Black, and I'm on her ass too.
But it's not about you.
I let my sister have it. When I see my sister wear weave, I'm like, man, take that shit out your head. You know what pissed me off too? My mother fucked my little sister head up, putting that weave in all her life, putting them perms in and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now my sister envisioning to wear weave, and then when it's all said and done, now my mama, she come into consciousness. Now she want to go natural. That's fucked up, man.
Well, you know what? You know what, guys?
You know what? I can second that one right there because I got 5 sisters and I don't see them with a hot comb to their damn hair. So I can see why some women wearing goddamn.
Well, you know what?
That shit been burnt out.
Hey, you know what? I have more of a problem with. I don't really care too much about the weave as long as it looks natural. I have a problem with women coming to the clubs or wherever with high heels on and then take that shit off and put some footies on. I have a problem with that. And most of the time, that'd be Black women. I hate that. Now, that's ignorant to me. That's Ooga for me.
Now, I don't know. He should have kept that to himself. Like, at the end of the day, man, they looking sexy, you know what I'm saying, for about 2-3 hours in the club. It's after the club. if they even able to get up out them heels and put them shoes on, man, let them do their thing. Like, whatever. That's just my opinion. But let's go.
I hate that shit.
Where them gonna have dirty cars. When you go inside their car, they gonna have shit all over their cars. 12 pair of shoes on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Bags, chips, and shit like that. Cheese doodle, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I can't comment on that.
That's a rule, man. That's a man law.
That's Shaquita. That's Shaquita, D.
What's the perception of you to everybody? Like, what kind of reaction have you been getting for your views?
Actually, man, I've been getting a lot of positive feedback from black women because they sit the women that I talk about at the forefront of black culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really sick of just these chicks having a platform and a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B, what are they? Cardi B, all that old fuck shit. Like they hate that, man. The real women, you know, they send me these topics, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you about this. You said the biggest freaks are black single mothers who finally found a babysitter so they can go to the island bar. What do you mean by that, Jack?
Right there, Dan.
Hey, man, you're not gonna be asking no deep questions about jokes, man.
oh, I thought they were serious. I didn't know.
Well, as he said, there's some truth to a lot of them damn jokes.
Okay.
But at the same time, though, you know, Kat, I see you looking over there. There's a lot of news that do the same thing.
See, what you all have to understand is that I'm very secure with myself. So it's difficult to hear black women be spoken about like this. And you're right, there are some women that are like that, but I think we all agree that we would love, you know, black women act more queen-like and be more, you know, regal and accept how wonderfully made we are. And I do think we forget a lot.
Yeah.
Minister Jap, you are hard on not just black women, but you also are hard on the gay community as well as gay black men and dykes, as you call them.
Fair use. I'm just doing a reaction video. It is no hate over here of any sort on the 7030 show. I just want to make that claim. I'm just doing a reaction video. Fair use.
Can you care to elaborate more on what's your problem with the gay community and dykes in general?
Alright, so gay community, my problem with them is all they do is complain. You know what I'm saying? All they do is make noise. All they want is attention and all this old fuckery. And like to the point where now gay is a classification and class of people that you can either join or you can stop. They get on my nerves because I got about 3 cousins that used to be gay. And now they stopped.
Like it's a game or something.
So does the gay community go in on the gays who stop being gay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you join a gang, usually when you leave that gang, you gotta get your ass beat to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, what type of exit speech is that?
You know what I'm saying? Like the gays, they really just want attention, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like they don't do anything but yell. They got a parade. They got a fucking section of every town. You know, they got this fucking flag and all this shit. Like they're a country. You know? And for the most part, I'm just trying to bring straight pride back, man. Because every time you turn on TV, they promoting gay. Like with Empire.
Yeah.
All these reality shows, girls kissing girls. Like, I don't hate gays. You know what I'm saying? I hate homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? As a gay people, they can be whatever you want. My cousins say my cousins. I love my cousins. If they was criminals, I tell them criminal activity is bad. Homosexuality is bad. Stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's all I feel.
I liked about what you said about.
Let me drop some game for you women, right? In my opinion, this is just my opinion. 2 women cannot have sex with each other. Now, we're all adults here. 2 men can actually have sex with each other. The only thing that is equal in that situation between a man and a man and a woman and a woman is that they can't produce a child. But in the act, a man and a man is actually having sex, and a woman on a woman, they are not having sex. What 2 women are doing, in my opinion, they are trying to do an act that a man is able to perform. Why is the man able to perform that heinous act? Right? It's because a man has a penetration device, which is the penis, and a woman, which is a penis, and he can also get penetrated from the anal, right? A woman does not have a penetration device, right? So therefore, they cannot practice sex. In order, in my opinion, for 2 lesbians to get a full experience while having sex, they will need something that is shaped like a phallus, right? When 2 men is getting it in, they don't need a pussifier, and the pussifier is not placed on the man, and the man is doing it to the pussifier, right? But a woman, in order for her to feel some type of form of being satisfied, she will need something that is shaped, which they call a dildo, to go up in her, or various other toys. Men don't need toys or anything to perform that heinous activity. That's just my opinion. This the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
Straight pride. So what are ways that you kind of encourage straight pride?
Well,
that's more effective than, I guess, gay bashing. Like maybe straight pride.
I don't bash gays. It's just like when they do something in the media, like if you do some shit like what's Will Smith's son, you doing gay shit for attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could just do I would probably, my blog would be blowing up right now if I was gay. I promise you.
Right. Well, now some people will say,
if I was a gay dude letting black women have it.
Now,
Oh my God.
Minister Jap, there's some people that say that gay people or gay boys are act out because a lack of fathers. So you're so hard on single black mothers. Do you think that the fathers not being around has a lot to do with the gay acts? That's what some people might.
That definitely does. That definitely does, because these gay dudes are mimicking their mothers. Gay women usually come into that shit through basketball. You know what I'm saying? But the gay dudes, they act like their moms, but these women are having these kids, and they wasn't even planning on being with this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're having kids by jailbirds and stuff like that. Having kids by dudes who, didn't even want to be with them in the first place.
Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you brought that up.
Wait a minute, let me ask you. So, how do you feel about the statistic that says black men, straight and gay, are in the lead for carrying HIV and sexually transmitted diseases?
Now, where did you read that? Because I've heard that black women are the biggest carriers of STD.
No, you mean in Atlanta. I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm saying in the United States, black men have the fastest growing rate of HIV.
Where are you getting it from?
What do you mean? I don't know. I'm not there with.
Now, this is just my opinion. I don't want to get in too deep about my opinion on how I feel about STDs. But one thing I will say is this, right? They say, oh, black people lead in all of these STDs, and one of them they say is AIDS, right? So I just want everybody who subscribed to my channel, right, with this big old AIDS number that they throwing out there, please just look and peep how many people you know, and then just ask yourself, how many people you know who have AIDS. I bet it's gonna be a low number. And then ask yourself how many people you know that died from AIDS. But they make the claim that so many people have it. But like I said, it's just my opinion. I don't want to go in deep, you feel me, into it. I'm not no doctor or anything. But let's continue.
But I'm saying
Black women.
I was waiting for you to say that.
I was fucking with you. Yeah, I think it's fucked up, man. Niggas catching that shit, they going to jail, fucking dudes and all that, I don't agree with it, man. I don't think it's I don't think it's a healthy way of life.
But now, Jap, you have said on a post recently, you said that men don't have kids, women do. They have over 20 ways not to get pregnant. It's a woman's fault if they have babies and don't have a ring and not have a ring on them, and not get a ring from men. You have to choose the father of your kids. So are you saying that it's so? Explain that, brother, because that's not a joke. That's a true statement, that, according to you, right?
All right, so
now, y'all know I done already seen this video before I decided to react to it. Now, in my opinion, right here, because I'm gonna keep it 100. It's the 70-30 show. The woman was coming with some questions that I feel as though Minister Jap couldn't answer. So instead of just, saying he don't know, he start basically, joking, making jokes. Instead of answering the question, he start, making jokes, to basically throw the people off, in my opinion. Let's go.
women are the gatekeepers. I can't get in your room unless you let me in your room. And the way that I go in your room is the way that you let me go to your room. So if you let me go into your room raw, it's because you allow it. And we know the consequences of that. If you let me go into your room with protection, you allow it. You know what I'm saying? Unless these women are being raped and having kids, which is not the case. These chicks out here, they just having babies all willy-nilly. And it really is no excuse for people to be having babies at this point. When if you have any type of scare, first thing in the morning, all you gotta do is just go get the $50 holler from Walgreens, the day after pills, and there you go. You're not a single mother, but you want to go through with it. You know what I'm saying? And enjoy this journey of single motherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like your mother should have told you, your grandmother should have told you, marry before you carry. That's how I feel.
So how are you getting pussy then? If all these women are supposed to be getting married, like I thought you were just with someone last night, and you're not married to her.
Yeah, but you
appreciated the fact that she gave you some. So
I tell people I got the cheat code, man. And I tell every dude, pull out with a rubber on.
Yeah.
Easy.
That's true.
I use protection though. I don't mess around. You know what I'm saying? And I did get over last night. You know what I'm saying? But I could, and I would definitely be protected. But if I gotta protect myself, why she ain't protecting herself? You know what I'm saying? It's like people act like babies ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to.
You think women should take birth control should be secured for every woman if she's having sex?
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna jump in this game, definitely. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be out here having sex, you definitely need to have some type of birth control, and
Now, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, because I even have a daughter. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want her putting none of those type of things in her body, because just in my opinion, I feel as though it can cause health issues. So, just in my opinion, for Minister Jap to suggest that a woman take that route, avoiding, the side effects, that can come with that decision that woman will make, he would rather her do that so that if she do go out and have what they call irresponsible sex, she won't have a baby. And they also call, irresponsible babies, bastard childs or lust babies. So, at the end of the day, you feel me, we all gonna come to this planet, you feel me, one way or another. Whether, you feel me, we had a wholesome mama or mama was out there thotting. You know what I mean? Either or, we gonna come one way or another. But with these certain situations that women can put in their bodies, and also a man putting a condom on, at the end of the day, we is practicing genocide. But this the 70-30 show. You can't say the 70 without the 30.
if they come out with men birth control, like, I would willingly take my pill every day.
Yeah, I was going to ask next. So if they had birth control for men, you definitely...
Yeah, if they had that, then you could put some of the blame on all of these bastard babies on men.
Bastard babies.
You know what I'm saying? But the fact that, we don't have a birth control, all we have is condoms, and those can break. Like, if you gave me the ability to take a pill every day.
Now, I'm not using that, I'm not going to allow, you feel me, man, to use that excuse. Oh, the condom broke, or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, man, we see our thing about 2, 3 times, 4 times, depending on, you feel me, if you're an alcoholic, you going to be seeing your thing all day. You know what I mean? We as men, we know what condoms fit us. You know what I'm saying, at the end of the day. So, in my opinion, you feel me, a broken condom is just basically a man just using what he has at the time, you feel me, and then, it breaks, you feel me? But I feel as though, like, man, you knew you couldn't fit the condom before you put it on. But let's go.
And I had slipped up and got somebody pregnant, I'll take some of that blame. But I ain't taking none of that blame when these chicks got all of these methods. I mean, the IUD, they got this thing that they stick up in them and look like a wishbone. They got like a little microchip they put on the back of their arm. They got patches. They got
what do you
shots.
think the reasons are for some women opting to not take those?
Their responsibility.
And this is where I think Minister Jap is wrong at, because you're not a doctor. So now you just presented, my bad, you're not a doctor, and you just know that women are presented with these options, you feel me, to stop birth. But like I said, you're not concerned about the side effects though. Let's continue.
So you don't think there are health issues or other reasons why women choose?
Yeah, but I mean that would be like a unique situation. Most of these women don't have health issues catered to just
there's always an exception to the rule.
One specific birth control. There's like 10, 20 of them boys. So if she have a health issue with the pill, she needs to take this. She take that. There's so many different options. They come out with an option to counteract.
So now the thing is, if they coming out with so many options, then that means, you feel me, let's just say it's 20 options, right? And let's just say what Minister Jap and the other guy is saying is correct, right? There's 20 options. But now you have to figure out, you feel me, which option is best for you. You see what I'm saying? So now you're a guinea pig, you feel me, at that point. And so now the thing is this, and in my opinion, I feel as though, you know, before a woman get on birth control or anything of that nature, she would go to the, you know what I'm saying, the doctor, and the doctor should, you know, do some type of blood test or whatever he need to do to prescribe her the correct, you know what I'm saying, medicine. And so if these women is going to the hospital and the doctor is giving them, you feel me, what they feel is best for her, but then she's coming back to the hospital with side effects, then what would you have to say then? Let's continue.
You know, when people say like, "Oh, I'm allergic to the patch," because I dated a chick, she had did the patch, and it was like making her like shake and it was messing her up.
You see, that just proved my point right there. If she did the patch, I'm pretty sure, you feel me, she went to the hospital. The doctor said, you know, we'll try this right here. You know what I'm saying? This should work. And then, you know, she tried it, you know what I mean? And it didn't work out too well for her. Let's continue.
Yeah, so she got on something else. They got all types of meth. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Danny.
Yeah.
So if you have sex with a girl one night, and the next morning, you know you bust in, the next morning you say, "Hey, hit Walgreens, go get the Plan B," and she say, "Well, I'm waiting on those Jordan 12s." Is she considered an Uga because she waiting in line for the Jordans instead of going to get the Plan B pill? Is that not Uga-fied or what?
She said, "Well."
Huh?
She the Uga when the word "well" came out her mouth.
You already knew she was about to say a bogus statement, right?
But matter of fact, I'm a Uga in the first place to my damn self if I'm asking to go get the Plan B. Matter of fact, I already got her ass up going to Walgreens already to be in line and get the damn pill with her ass right there to make sure it actually happens. Because you stupid as hell if you're going to rely on somebody to go get the damn pill. And then 9 months later, you standing there like, what the fuck happened here?
Right.
It's almost to the point, man, if you're a real seasoned player, man, you got your box of condoms at the crib, but you got you maybe 2 Plan B kits at the crib already purchased. You know what I'm saying?
You guys do know, like, there's like stipulations on taking this pill. There are like recommendations. There's like you have to take it at a certain amount of time. Like, it's not just going to Walgreens and getting a pack of Halls and taking it.
Yes, it is. I've done it like 3 times.
So well, and I like that you're simplifying it, but you're talking about a woman doing, you know, ingesting medicine daily so you can be a hoe, basically. Because it doesn't sound to me like, you know, you're taking any responsibility for putting your penis in her. Like, I wish you would love your dick more and be more like, you know, I'm only going to condoms break. That's on birth control. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if you're sleeping with her, you've already talked about, oh, you're on birth control, and like all that's been cleared up.
Okay, but condoms break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Condoms break because a man put a condom on that he cannot fit. Look at this. This the 70-30 show. The 70, like, man, I'm more for the man. I defend the man, you feel me? Because I feel as though whether man is right or wrong, we are held accountable. You know what I mean? So, in women, they are able to wiggle out of accountability, you feel me, by playing the victim card. But nevertheless, she's making valid points. And to me, Jap just, you know what I mean, he didn't have, you know what I mean, the answer, you feel me, to her question. So he had to, you know, keep talking about the condom situation. Let's continue.
Julio is a terrible drug. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got to take precautions. Like what's worse? Okay, you tell me what's worse on your body. Tell me what's worse on your body. The day after pill or 9 months of carrying a fetus in your body, and then you have a baby, and then your body look like a brown paper bag shriveled up. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, again, you're simplifying it because the day after pill can also result there are hazards to it as well. And I think the hazard of having a whole hysterectomy is bigger than me just having a baby. Yeah.
Nah, man. You gonna take this pill, man.
Thought provoking.
Man, he didn't have an answer for a question, in my opinion. But But this the 70-30 show, man. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Share the video and help your brother grow. Why? Because you know 70-30 going to be coming with another reaction video. So tune in to the next one.